Shalom, family. Shalom. It's the Hebrew Life again. Shah Jerusalem. And I'm back with another lesson. Got bit by a spider, man. Y'all excuse the band-aid. Man, we need justice for our brother George Floyd, man. We going live today, man. I got some scripts. And we gonna take it from there. Man, if y'all don't know, man, a brother was killed in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And, you know, being our curses, man, our people are still waking up. But, you know, when you see this brother die, it's very graphic. You know, and no man deserves to die like that. Knee in his neck. The brother screaming like Eric Gardner, I cannot breathe. With this savage police officer, his name is what, Jalvin? Derek Chauvin or whatever, and another Asian officer named Tao. And there was a third officer. They all conspired to watch this brother be killed. I guess it was a issue in the store he was in, and somebody called the police, and things went from there. The brother wasn't resisting arrest. It was 3 officers there to take over the situation, get the brother in the car, whatever they needed to do, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, he was left on the pavement for a very long time, asking the officer to let up off him that he can't breathe. And we watched the video, which I seen it twice. I watched it again this morning, and man, I wanted to jump out my skin, man, because it made me so mad that somebody could be so inhumane. It's like us expecting our oppressors to be righteous without judgment. It's an oxymoron. It's like expecting your enemy to teach your children properly. It's not gonna happen, and we gotta do something, man. We gotta. Our people need to become more unified. You know, I feel like if y'all gonna watch the brother die, you know what I'm saying, one of y'all should be recording, and one of y'all should be pushing that officer off of that man so that man could breathe. Take a charge. Literally. If it could save somebody's life, cool. It's bad that a brother had to lose his life like that, man. But you know, this is the Hebrew life. We're going to give you the scripture on why this is going on. I got it right here in front of me. Zechariah 11 and 5, verse 5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Focus. Hold themselves not guilty, and they sell them and say, blessed be the Lord. That's what they did in slavery. Let's put the camera on it. Zechariah 5, man. Whose possessors slay them. That's what's going on, man. That's what's really going on. They hold themselves not guilty. They slay our brothers. This ain't the first brother to be killed. Probably won't be the last. But my thing is, what is it going to take for our people to wake up and unify? What is it going to take for our people to realize, damn, you know, these people really don't care about us in this country. You know, they really brought us over here to work for free. We really trying to establish ourselves in this country. Yeah, it's okay to try to establish yourself, you know, and make a living for yourself. That's one thing. But when you fall completely for the scheme of the country, when you say I'm an American, and you forget where you come from, you forget that you don't belong here, that you forget that We were sent here as a curse. If I do have some in this captivity, it's a blessing from the Most High. And I thank him he lift the curses, because there's so many brothers living in the curses without jobs, without a way out of their situations. You know, I don't care what this brother was doing. This brother wasn't doing nothing to be apprehended in that manner. How many more brothers got to lose their life? How many sisters got to lose their... A sister just lost her life recently, was shot by the police. Her name, I can't remember her name, but very beautiful, heavy-set sister. I believe she was from Texas. Ridiculous. Police come in on a fake warrant or something and shoot her. All because he don't like somebody. Then we have my brother who was jogging. Can't even go on a jog these days being black, you know, or being an Israelite. You can't, like, I was wanting to get in more shape, man. I'm scared. I'm keeping it 100. I'm scared to get in shape because it costs me to jog. I want to be able to jog and jog up the street, you know, maybe early in the morning. But no, I can't, because I could possibly be misidentified as a suspect in a robbery or a suspect in a shooting, because I'm black and I have dreads. It could be a suspect on the run. He's black, he has dreads. I could be dead like that. Which goes back to Deuteronomy. He says that our life, we wouldn't have no guarantee with our life. We would be asking God, are we even? Let me go to it. We'll be asking God, is we even yet? Because man, you've been whipping our behind. Our people gotta wake up to the curses, man. No, I hate that happen, but you know, when I think about everything, the quarantine, the lockdown and everything, our people still haven't learned. We still haven't learned. I hear people saying, man, I can't wait for the lockdown to go away so I can get back to my regular life. Well, your regular life consists of what you just seen with Mr. George Floyd and with the brother jogging. That's what our regular life consists of. So why would you want it to go back to normal? Do you want it to end? Do you want your people to continue in the mistreatment, or do you want the Hamashiach to really come back and change something? People need to ask themselves that. Whatever you got going, man, it has to be ready to be put on the back burner for this movement, for the betterment of the body of Christ, the body of the Hamashiach. We are a body, we are a family, so we can't be. We gotta fix ourselves. We gotta get this right. We should not be wanting to go back into things being regular. Because regularly we were being killed. Regularly we were being sent to jail. Regularly we were being oppressed, and we were being done bogus. Regularly. Brother was shot, like I said, jogging. 3 men surrounded. 1 recording behind him, 2 in front of him with guns. What would you do? Shout out to my brother John, boy. Y'all go on his page and look at that 2020 video. He got a video called 2020 Vision. And he flipped the story. I love how they do it, because it's a white guy jogging, a white male jogging, and it's a black man recording the phone behind him, and it's 2 black men in the truck. And they flipped the situation on how would it be if it was the other way around. And it don't even look right the other way around. So for them 3 men to do that to him, and it was 3 men who did that to George Floyd, 3 officers sitting around him, and the officer Derek Chauvin, or whatever your name is. Yeah, we got info on you. We know that your ass is I don't know what you are. You wearing Make America Great Again hats. You got a lot of racial and racist things you say on social media. So this dude could have been an on the low KKK member who was enjoying killing his brother. Because that's what it looked like when you watched the video. It like he was enjoying it. And there's people, which make it so sad that there's people telling them, just like with Eric Gardner, hey man, the man said he can't breathe. Hey man, get off his neck. Hey man, why is you doing that? And the man is saying I can't breathe. Man, it was hard for me to watch, brother and sisters. I'm telling you, it was just so hard for me to watch this morning. It's hard. It's hard to watch because it's hard to watch a brother lose his life, man. It's hard to watch somebody go from breathing, saying I can't breathe, to not breathing at all. It's hard to watch the devil on top of him taking his life. I want to jump through the camera and tackle Buddy. Rest in peace, George Floyd, though, man. You know, look at the comment, boy, man. This is tough, man. See them. We gonna see them a pop thing. Hey there, man. Hey, look. I am. I'm recording. Yeah. I'm on YouTube right now. I'm live. I'm talking about that George Floyd thing that happened in Minneapolis when the officer had his knee all in the brother's neck and killed the brother.
Yeah, they've been doing that, and I'm surprised that they haven't had meetings and changed them wicked tactics. That's on the police chiefs all over America. And for everybody information, they're trained to do that. And they know it's a medical hazard. It don't take no rocket science to know putting your knee, and you're a 200 and some pound man, across a person's esophagus, whether it's from the back side or the front side,
yeah.
is a medical hazard. It's straight murder. And you haven't seen one person that is non-black die from a police arrest like that, but yet that's a multiple one for us.
Yeah, Eric Gardner, not him.
Multiple one for us.
So you don't, like my OG said, man, you don't see nobody else being handled in that manner when they get arrested. You don't. We the only ones dying in the apprehension of us. You telling me y'all been trained to arrest people properly? That ain't how you arrest somebody. The man constantly saying he can't breathe, and you steady got your knee, digging your knee deeper into his neck until he stop breathing on the concrete. Come on, man.
And what's really sad is that you got a large part of the black community that makes excuses for them, such as, well, we kill each other. Well, people die all the time. Yeah, I actually heard a young black female say that just yesterday, and it was so depressing.
Yeah, and that's a fact too, because people always that's called trying to justify the actions of the officers.
Well, they say that because the pastors don't march anymore. They say that because the churches don't protest
the churches
murder anymore.
You know, they preach docile behavior.
As a matter of fact, when Orlando Steele got killed, one of my wife's Christian church friends, they just had returned from choir practice, and she let it be known that it was set up in the pulpit that Sunday before, we ain't marching nowhere. Wow.
Yeah, and they protesting. I got my homie on Facebook was still out there, Nazi Misfit. He was out there marching with them. They protesting and all of them in Minneapolis. So,
well, like I told them, those that don't know the Most High, they starting to load up guns, and they starting to come together in groups. They starting to Black Panther again. They're tired. They tired, and it's gonna get worse because the Most High say they gonna wear us out.
I just read Zechariah 11:5.
Yeah, they gonna wear us out.
It says their possessors
Ain't
slay
no
them.
let up. Ain't no let up. Ain't no let up. Seek the Most High while he can be found. Seek him while he can be found.
Yeah, because they rubbing us out, you know. They only see your skin color. They don't care.
Well, when the disciples came to Christ and said, Pilate has murdered and killed some of the Galileans while they were sacrificing. And Christ told them, what happened to them will surely happen to you if you don't repent. So that's a part of not being repenting and not living a repentant life. You will be killed by the enemy.
Oh
It is
yeah.
in the New Testament. They came to Yahshua and said, Pilate, and asked him what he thought of it. And they weren't Israelites. They were sacrificing to their gods. He killed them during the sacrifice. So the disciples went to question Yahshua about
So it
it.
wasn't even about you being an Israelite. As long as you weren't
They
serving
went
their
to
God.
Yahshua, told them, what you saying happened to them shall surely happen to you if you don't repent.
So
It's part of the curses.
it's a part of the curses. We gotta, and that's if you go and Deuteronomy. That's why I'm finna go and Deuteronomy now and pull a verse. Cause Deuteronomy say, you should be, you should grope all noon, day, and night day about this. It says, say you gonna send a fierce
You
nation
have
against
no
you
assurance of your life.
who don't regard the young or the old. That brother was an older brother your age who they didn't regard his age. It wouldn't matter if he was young or he was old. They was gonna take him out.
Hey,
A fierce nation. They tell
right.
you this is a fierce nation. So, like you say,
It's going
we
down,
gotta
man.
break the curses. So we not even. So the most.
Right.
So we in the Most High's good graces.
And furthermore, the Father say, I'm going to plead with my people. That don't mean come and beg you. That mean he going to make things get to the point where you're going to wonder if he's real. And if he is, do he hate you because of the stuff
Yeah,
you're
that's
going to be
what
going
Deuteronomy
through?
say.
But
They
no,
gonna be
he's
saying, is we
pleading
even with
with you
and no, we
to
not even
turn
with the
to
Lord.
him. He's going to make it where people are going to turn to him because they ain't going to have no food. Because they know it ain't going to be no assurance of their life. Because they going to know pastor can't help them. Yeah, that's where we going, baby. Brace it up. Get your vest on. 10 toes
You
down.
gotta put your big boy boots on
That's
now.
what's up.
'Cause,
If you want to walk out here with no fear, police waves at us Israelites. I'm not worried about them.
we gotta have that unity. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have that love and we gotta
You
have
need
them
a covering.
laws.
You
You need a
need to be
covering.
married to Christ.
Mm.
You need a covering.
You need
A
a covering.
man needs a covering. His covering
Just
is
like
Christ.
a woman need a covering out here. It ain't no good for her to be walking out here by herself.
No.
And it ain't good for a man to be walking out here without the protection of the Most High, without him knowing he's the king and knowing where his morals stand at. And the laws protect us. The laws keep us out of trouble.
What you thought? That
And,
the Lord was going to let them LGBT the whole nation? LBGT the grade schools, the kindergartners and the toddlers and the
all of
junior
that.
graders? You think the Father is going to let them
And
pump
kidnappers.
LGBT? You think they're going to keep pumping these commercials with blacks and Hispanics on there doing AIDS commercials? Every commercial that's wicked has blacks and Hispanics on it. I mean, their level of wickedness is just so blatant now. It make you want to throw up.
They
They
promote
got
single
go around
mother
and take
homes
pills
and
so
all
you
kind
can
of things.
continue to be gay and not spread AIDS and not catch AIDS. These heathens have tried to win. Can't make no cure for AIDS, but they can go make something where you can keep screwing and not pass your AIDS. It's sickening. And they make this LBGT movement and all of this wickedness that's going on before our eyes. But who's crying aloud? Who's standing up for the righteousness of
Big
the
fact.
Most High? Very few people. So guess what? Get ready for his wrath. Prepare yourselves. Tornadoes, hurricanes, sicknesses, death, starvation is coming.
Oh yeah, most definitely it's
Your
coming.
faith gonna be tested, whether you believe in him or not. Your faith gonna be tested.
So right now, this is a faith testing thing because
Get ready
people
for it.
asking like, man, what's going on? Why is this happening to us? So more people gonna come to the Most High,
Going down like them boys
and
on
they
the
gonna
boat
want to know
with
why.
Jonah. Like them boys on the boat with Jonah. They had other gods. But when that sea got rough, and they prayed and they yelled, and they gods couldn't do nothing. Man, Jonah was down in the bottom of the boat snoring. What? And they went and got him. What
Yeah.
you doing down here asleep?
It gotta be your God.
Who is your God? Who are you? I'm an Israelite.
Yeah.
You need to pray to your God too. Jonah told him right off.
Yeah,
I
toss
don't
me
need to
off the
pray,
boat.
brothers. I'm the reason why this going down. Yeah, their faith was tested. And what did they say? They cried out to the Elohim. Stop calling to their gods and turned to the God of Israel
The true God.
and prayed, please don't destroy us.
Because he told Jonah to go this way and he went that way.
Hey.
Jonah's finna get a lot of people killed.
Like I had to tell somebody last night, our God ain't no punk. He's not soft. His word's not gonna go out in vain. And matter of fact, his word gonna come forward to the 10th power. Every prophecy, every statement, it's living. The book is living.
Hey,
We dead.
We dead, the book alive, man. We dead, the book alive. That's the book of the living and true God, you know. And like he said, you know, your faith about to be tested. Do you want to serve the Most High or not? Do you want to live in righteousness or not? Do you want to live in fear for the rest of your life? It's already an element of fear. But do you want to live in total fear and a total understanding of life? You just walking through life as it going. You don't know what's going on.
You have not considered.
Your life hang in the hands of your enemy.
The Lord say a jackass knows his master, but Israel has not considered.
And the church is shut down, so people's faith is very, very small right now. They can't go into the church houses
They
to
faith
pray.
be gone. They supposed to been caught up in the rapture by now. They swear they wasn't gonna suffer. That they wasn't gonna be around when this jump.
They was saved by the blood of Jesus.
The first ensign time came, they supposed to get shot up into the sky.
No, they supposed to get abducted by some heavily aliens, I guess they said.
Gates of hell if you don't get it right. I would advise y'all to start opening that Bible, especially you Christian.
And then, you know, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and, you know, they swear they could just do evil 6 days out the week, and then they could just, on this one day, put on the music, the gospel music.
They sacrifice the devils.
You know, and they feel like it's going to clean, and then they go back to living wicked the other 6 days out the week.
Sacrifice the devils. When you do that, that sacrifice you make, that communion you try to come into, proclaiming to be in that moment of holiness, your sacrifices are to devils. The Lord said he would not have you lukewarm, but rather hot or cold.
Big fact.
Because he was going to spew you out of his mouth.
Don't nobody want no cold food?
No, you can't sit at the table with devils and with the Most High.
Want they food?
No,
nice
you can't get down with it. And he said, if you take of this bread, and you take of this blood, and you drink of it, and you do it with a bad heart, you be cursed. Don't come to this Holy Communion if you ain't 10 toes down with all chips into the middle of the table for the Most High God.
Did you see the George Floyd video?
I ain't see it, son. The Lord allowed me not to see it. I seen a still picture of it, but it's so depressing, man. And I believe the Most High move where I couldn't see, because I would have got mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? When I got onto the Hebrew show last night, Mr. Hebrew them probably was already past it, but I'm tired of it, you know what I'm saying? And all I can say as an Israelite is, oh my Father, how long? How long? How long will we suffer?
Yeah. Our people got to turn it around, man. We got to, you know what I'm saying? I think he making it to the point where we ain't going to have nobody to depend on but him. I feel like he's exiting out the church and the preachers and the prosperity preachers, the people who just preach for money and just try to get money out. The motivational speakers, the people who just try to give you motivation and they don't actually give you the solution. Or the rappers who just promote the pain and the suffering, but they don't promote the solutions. No, son, they get out the problems.
It's fairly clear.
Everybody getting wiped out the way.
It's fairly clear what they promote. If you're rich, whether you be stupid as hell like Donald Trump, you're special in America. All you need is $2. You can get promotions like Bill Gates all to the medical field without one class just because you made Microsoft. They show you what they promote, LBGT. This is what they promote, is in the days of Noah. The thought of these people is pure wickedness.
And then they always say, oh, he was resisting.
And he was resisting. Yeah, what?
It was three officers out there, And you tell me they couldn't apprehend this man and put him in the car? They just leave him laying on the hot concrete with
They
a
know
knee
what
in
they
his neck. The
doing.
man stopped breathing on camera. It was
Like I
hard for
tell
me to
you,
watch.
unless half the police force is special ed students, and nothing against special ed students, they just a little slower about learning. Anybody know that's a medical hazard? It's common sense.
And they found the picture of the officer who had his knee, and this dude got "Make America Great Again" hats
Yeah, he's a
on, and he's a
racist.
racist. You know
He's a
what I'm saying?
racist. He wouldn't put his knee on the back of a white boy neck like that. I
Mm.
promise you. You ain't seen it on film.
Mm.
You
Big
have not
facts.
seen it on film. They only practiced that with the Hebrews. How can we kill them and act like we didn't try to kill them? Because I promise you, people, this ain't no game. They are out to kill us.
Mm.
They don't give a damn if it's a traffic stop. They don't give a damn if it's a domestic dispute call. They don't give a damn if they just stop you out of suspicion and ask you questions. It could go wrong.
It
You
could
could
go wrong
die
real fast. Yeah, you could
messing
die.
with these crooked ass cops.
You could die in a traffic stop these days. It's very, very dangerous. Like my pop said, man. Y'all heard it. You know what I'm saying? I let him. He went on his rant. You know. Yeah, you could lose your life, man, during a traffic stop. You could lose your life arguing with the police, any of that type of stuff, man. It don't need to be done because it's dangerous. Find out who you are, man. Find out where your strength is. So, you know, you don't have to be an example like that brother was. All that brother was a sacrifice to show that we not safe in this country. Even during quarantine, even during lockup. So find your true strength. Find your true family, which is Israel and Zion. And coming to your brothers so you can have the knowledge to know how to wiggle up out of them situations. And so you can have the blessings to get up out them situations. Because
I had put it like for your backyard and other people.
we ain't got nothing if we ain't got y'all, y'all.
You wouldn't have to be breaking and stuff.
So I'm gonna get up out of here. Shalom. I'll let y'all. Shalom.